So you guys seem to really be enjoying my videos on this, the Corsair 110R case, and like I said in my review, it's a pretty decent case, with the main concern many people are having is that the thermals are, well, not the best, and that's kind of something I covered in the video. But after seeing some more potential overheating issues, I finally bit the bullet and decided to buy the third and final fan to my case. So now that it's fully populated, is the airflow and temps of the case actually as bad as people say? Or are people just making a fuss over nothing like usual? Well, that's what I'll be answering in this video, as I'll be going over what you can do to really maximize the cooling on this case, and also what my personal experience is. So firstly, let's go over what we're dealing with here. Apart from the standard 120mm out fan the case comes with, I've added 3 additional fans. On the top slot, we have ourselves a Be Quiet Pure Wings 2, a 1000 RPM fan, because fan on the top has the easiest job of bringing air in, so you can definitely cheap out a bit with going over a slightly lower RPM, and I definitely recommend going something that's quiet, so you know it won't sound like it's about to take off. Plus, the top fan's entire job really is just to cool the CPU, and seeing how firmly efficient many CPUs are today, especially if you have a really nice modern Ryzen CPU like me, like that has a TDP of only 65 watts, it's like definitely doesn't need too much cooling, so you can definitely, you know, slightly cheap out there. For the front, we have ourselves 2 Sun Wings 3s. They're 140mm 1600 RPM fans. Since they're blocked off by the front of the case, you definitely want them to be high RPM, and since they'll be also the ones that are working the most, you definitely want them to be quiet. When mounting them, make sure to mount the lower fan as high as possible in the bottom 2 slits for the fans, because otherwise you'll just be blowing air into your hard drives instead. Remember, here, the main thing you want to cool is the graphics card. The graphics card is the thirsty man in the desert, and you want to bring him all the water you need, and not to its completely satisfied neighbor, who's actually also a hydrophobe. And then mount your second fan directly on top of it, with like no space in between, so it pulls in as much air as possible towards the graphics card. Now normally I play with my graphics card overclocked, however, for the purpose of this video, for now I'm gonna turn it off. We're gonna be running just on pure base speeds on my GTX 10 Ti and also on my Ryzen 3700X CPU. And let's see exactly how well it handles it. And the graphics card handles it rather well. The temperatures barely increase after such a demanding benchmark, so that's definitely interesting to see, and definitely goes against what even I thought the case was capable of. The cooling was actually rather adequate, but aesthetic benchmarks are like Twitter bios. They tell you barely anything about the actual subject of it, and also usually feature way too many emojis. So let's go into a game, shall we? Let's go with the Shadow of the Tomb Raider benchmark. We'll be simply running it over and over again to see if the temperatures will rise, and also if we're going to start throttling and dropping frames. But again, surprisingly, there's none of that. The temperatures were rather satisfactory, and that's with the card overclocked using the Gigabyte auto overclock function, which I always run with. Because, you know, if firmware didn't really make a difference, well, we can try and push it even further. And the frame rates didn't really suffer at all as a result of the relatively low temperatures, so that's good. But game benchmarks are like Tinder bios, only there to hype you up for the main thing before getting disappointed when you actually get to it. Does Tinder even have bios? I don't know, I've never used Tinder. Many people will say I should, because I talk to less single girls in real life than this case has fan slots. So let's actually play some Shadow of the Tomb Raider, just normal gameplay, and see what it's like. And this time we'll be going up from the 1440p testing of the benchmarks to 4K. So 4K, auto overclock card, everything. Let's see how it handles. And it handled it rather well, again. That's only after 10 minutes of gameplay. Afterwards, that just may rise up again, but it's clear that the thermals of this case, once you have all the fans installed, aren't as bad as they were. You won't get amazing overclocks out of it or anything, but at least it's something. And again, the main draw here is the overall simplistic look of the case. So it's not like a thing you would use for an overclocking machine, really. So I'm honestly surprised how well this case handled these tests. So hopefully it goes to show what some more cooling can do. Now at this point I spent a total of what, £50 on top of the £50 of the case, so that's £100 in total just to get this thing going. So that may be not really worth it to some people, but to others who really value the look of the case, it may mean everything. Now I think the last thing this case needs is maybe just like a nice Avrona Systems sticker on the front. I think that'll look very nice, don't you think? Oh yeah, Avrona Systems, that's a thing. Avrona Systems is the UK-based PC builder that offers PCs for at a way lower price than our competition for the same performance and without sacrificing quality. And seeing how you probably have nothing better to do now, seeing how the country's in lockdown, then now is a perfect time to maybe grab a gaming PC so you have something to do and don't just drive yourself crazy with boredom. Check out our website, we have some amazing prices on our PCs, you definitely won't regret it. Also, I'd love to thank my patrons Barry All, and also an especially big thank you to Ryan Douglas. Thank you ever so much, and if you want to support the channel monetarily, then I highly recommend checking out my Patreon, which is linked down in the video description below. Also, apart from that, I have a Discord, which is also down there if you want to talk to me or others about this video or anything else. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, like, whatever, and I see you all in what I look next. Goodbye everyone, goodbye.